Morning. So investors are looking at the same thing as previously: yields, inflation, recovery, optimism or pessimism, and then decide what kind of risk they want to take. Yesterday, with the 10-year yield retreating for 14 months highs, equities actually broke a losing streak and rose about 1% across the board. Now, while that was happening, Bitcoin lost. So on the session, we're closing 5% down from 57,500 to now 54,400. It's worth noting that the implied volatility on Bitcoin has declined to December levels, which is not a bad place, or wasn't a bad place to be at, but which suggests that maybe some of the exuberance has now cooled down. Now, a notable point during this retracement is that the Bitcoin Dominance Index actually retreated as well, meaning that investors didn't really get fearful or didn't return to the safety of King Coin, but rather that they were selling and cycling into alts. From a charting perspective, it looks like the index is actually retesting a neckline from a head and shoulder formation, so hinting at a potential more downside, which would be good for alts. Now, while Ethereum and Chainlink were flat versus Bitcoin, Polkadot gained along with Tezos, with Stellar, and then we also saw some odd coin jumping up, such as Solana, or even maybe not so odd, Ripple. From a charting perspective and looking back at Bitcoin specifically, it's interesting to pick up on the long MACD and seeing the moving average crossing on the weekly, along with the indicator turning red for the first time since September. Naturally, this is just one indicator amongst a flurry of other ones, but something to be aware of if you're protecting yourself against maybe some long-term downside risk or trying to lock in some profit along the way up. Now, away from charting and towards recent news, Jerome Powell said that crypto assets looked closer to gold than USD. And I assume he was thinking of Bitcoin specifically, as anybody who understands Ethereum or Chainlink or Polkadot wouldn't compare them to a precious metal. In any case, considering how the dollar has been doing relative to Bitcoin, I'm happy to hear that officials are actually highlighting that indeed they are not the same. Often when I'm buying Bitcoin, I think I'm not really buying Bitcoin as much as I'm shorting fiat. That's it for me today. I wish you a great day and a great trading day. If you haven't done so yet, please like, please subscribe. It helps with the visibility, but also means you'll be updated when new videos come out.